Hi everybody, I'm Brad Heil here from Keystone RV. I am standing here at Holman Motors, HolmanRV, and I want to show off an amazing unit that we have here in the Alpine lineup. This is our Alpine 3220. The reason I want to show you this today is they have a crazy deal on this thing. This is the last remaining 2022, one of our hottest sellers. Just wanted to do a quick walk around on it for you, talk about the price that they have, especially for this very last unit. Now the Alpine is a Keystone RV. We're known for our luxury fifth wheels, all fifth wheels matter of fact. So this is up there with the most luxurious fifth wheels in the industry. But we have a few extra bells and whistles on this unit that you won't find on some other competitors out there. I just want to touch on a few items first here on the outside. First thing you notice is we have 6-point hydraulic auto leveling all the way around. Sometimes on some smaller units like this one that's only 37 feet, you might only get like a 4-point leveling through some competitors, or even electric leveling. This is hydraulic leveling, 6 points all the way around, so as you're in a unit, you're not going to feel it wobbling. And it also sits on a wide body stance. So this is a 100-inch wide body, so you'll get 4 extra inches front to back, a little extra real estate for your money. You can get the extra square footage without pulling more length down the road and down the freeway. As you come around here, you have your battery compartment there, a full pass-through. One thing that you can see over here, we actually take the covers off to show, this is for our in-command system. Okay, so there's a smart system on this unit, and you can actually access any manual overrides right through here. So if you ever encounter any sort of issue, it's easy access and easy to work on through there as well. You also have some tie downs for any of your goods that you may have through there. G-rated tires. We actually have an upgraded suspension system called the Road Armor suspension. This actually reduces road shock by about 33% over the MORride system like many of our competitors out there use. So trying to make this easy and safe to tow for you as you go down the freeway to your favorite destinations. I just want to circle around the back here because this unit does have a 4-pin tow harness here, so this will actually pull 3,500 pounds. So if you have a small trailer that you want to pull behind it or a small boat, depending where you're at and any sort of length limits, you can refer to your state laws there. But you can tow with this unit as well. And then here on the off-door side, one of the most convenient features we have that I find people love is a 12-volt electric power cord reel. So these big 50-amp cords, when you're at a campsite and you're hauling everything, getting it put together, one of the biggest pains in the butt on a hot day is to wind that cord up over your shoulders and lug it around. Here, when this cord is out, you can just hit the button and it will reel it back in for you. Okay, so nice and convenient for any sort of tear down that you have to do. All the slides, main level slides, are hydraulic as well. So not just the leveling, but these are hydraulic, not electric slides, so it just makes the whole system a little bit more reliable. You have a tankless on-demand water heater, so you don't ever run short on hot water. Endless hot water there. Again, more to the pass-through, and 2 30-pound LP tanks here on the side. And so, again, you don't have to worry about running out of propane when you're running that tankless water heater or your furnace or anything like that. Along with the Road Armor suspension, I always like to just point out the Road Armor pin box as well. So it does have the pivoting head with the rubber grommet in here. This helps reduce road shock on the front of your coach. But the pivoting head just helps reduce the chucking and jerking that you can get from stopping and going. So when you stop and go and gravity wants to push the coach down or upward, this will help pivot with the back of your truck and make that tow much easier. Let's hop on the inside so I can show you the few key features here and why people really love this floor plan. Now, every manufacturer in this segment builds a rear living model, but this one has a few unique features to it. So first, I always mention again on the inside, we talk about the wide body chassis on here. So with that extra width, you're going to notice more walking space here, extra width between your island and your counter space there, more shoulder room in the hallways, extra width in the bathroom, and then just your cabinet storage in the hutch that I'll show you here in a moment. So we use an extra large island as well, so we can maximize the counter space throughout the unit. Here in the rear part of the coach, we have feeder seats straight across from your entertainment center, so you don't have to turn your head in order to watch the TV. These have a heat and massage element, so on these cooler fall days, these will keep you nice and hot while also vibrating for a massage. And then also, because of the wide body chassis, we can use a wider sofa back here. So we have an 80-inch wide fold-out sofa, so if you ever have a guest, this will fold out into a king-size bed. Okay, so if you ever want to bring grandkids along or just a friend or relative, it's great to do that without having to waste some of your space into a bunk model if you don't always have a need for bunks. wireless chargers on the tables beside there. We have a 5100 BTU electric fireplace here. We got this on to show that off a little bit. We have a 3-zone speaker system, so you have indoor, outdoor, and then another zone up in the bedroom. So if mama wants to take a nap, listen to one source of music up there. Someone else wants to be out here and run the sound through the speakers in the unit, that can be done as well. So 3-zone speaker with that Jensen system. Here's where it gets a little bit interesting for our floor plan here. We have an appliance garage here, which you won't find on other competitors out there. So you'll notice the extra counter space. This is perfect for your Keurig, your air fryer, any sort of extra little appliance that you don't want to take up counter space out here, or something that's too wide to fit into another cabinet, okay? So you have that space there. Another unique thing about the Alpine lineup is throughout our competitors, typically you'll find real hardwood cabinet doors, but when you open up these cabinets, you'll find that if you feel behind the style here, there's like an edge of a tape. That's because they use a pressed pine, and they have just like a tape that they wrap around it to match the color. In the Alpine, this is real stained hardwood cabinet framing, okay? So it's not just the doors that's real hardwood, you get the framing as well. Moving further down the kitchen here, we have some cool hidden storage behind the range hood. So you can hide your, liquor bottles or anything up there that you may not want people to see that you pack along on your trip. We have an upgraded Insignia appliance package here. So you have a 4-burner cooktop, just like you'd find in a residential home. You can cook a full-size turkey in this bad boy. So if you're full-timing and you're having a fall party, you can be the one that cooks the turkey for the rest of your friends and family. This unit is equipped with a Samsung residential refrigerator. Anytime we do a residential refrigerator at Keystone in our Alpine lineup, we include a 2,000 watt inverter that we put in the unit as well. So this will run off your batteries in the event that you lose power at your campsite, or you need to pull over for the night and just camp at a rest stop. You can keep your refrigerator going on a full battery bank. That will still run for about 8 to 10 hours depending on usage of other items, but just want to make sure I mention that we do include that inverter. Here's the counter space I was talking about as well. We have a substantial amount of counter space in such a small unit, but again, it's because we use a larger island, and then because of the extra width of the unit, now we have some extra space we can put here that you would lose in some other competitors that don't have that wide body chassis. As we come up the stairs here, we have a Jack and Jill bathroom. And so here, you'll notice it can be entered from either side here. We have a full 48-inch one-piece fiberglass shower. You got storage over here for your linens or any necessities there, as well as storage underneath, and also a full medicine cabinet up here. So no lack of storage in the bedroom. And I stand about 5'8", plenty of extra height for someone to be able to stand in here. Also with the skylight giving some extra height there. And then also coming into the bedroom, we do king bed standard on every single model. So on many competitors, you'll get a queen. We give you a king standard, again, with the extra wide body and then the size of the bedroom. Still plenty of room to get around and make the bed. There's no lack of space here to be able to get in there and tuck up your comforter, sheets, anything like that. Lastly, one of the things I want to show that's very special on our Keystone fifth wheels, as far as our luxury lines go, is our air conditioning system. This is a dual 15K AC unit. There is an electric heat pump that is standard on the primary AC in the living room as well. So in the event that it's just like today, it's a cool fall day, you don't want to use propane to heat your unit, you can turn on your fireplace, as well as have 16,500 BTUs of electric heat. That way you can get some nice warmth going and save your propane for those extra cold nights. But back to the ACs, what's unique about this AC itself is you can actually twist these two black tabs here. And if you look straight up here, it's going to be tough to see on video, but there's actually a changeable air filter just like you have on your HVAC system at home. So for those that know HVAC systems, this is rated at a MERV 9. So for those that have allergies or things like that, it's great for just kind of keeping a little bit clean air throughout the unit. The Alpines are rated for full-time living, warranted for full-time living, and one of the great things about this unit as well is we talked about the heat that you get from the heat pump or the furnace and the coolness of the air conditioner. Alpine, as far as cold weather testing, these are actually tested by a third-party company and rated down to -14 degrees for 48 hours straight before you start to see any lines or tanks freezing. So it is one of the lowest rated products in the industry for cold weather testing. So we build these things for the extended season campers, for the full-time campers, giving you the extra width in the short 37-foot length with some extra bells and whistles. Holman has this unit. The MSRP on this is $115,149. They currently have this for $67,900. But again, last one on the lot First one gets it. Make sure you come out and see him at HolmanRV and tell him Brad sent you.